What is up, boneheads? And, um, where's the music at? Where is anything at? Okay. Will someone please explain to me what the hell's going on here? I don't know, Daddy. I hate that you're here. Does that mean that Hammer's here too? Yep, I'm here. What the hell is going on? I was supposed to be playing a game right now. What? Will somebody please explain to me what the hell's going on here? I think I might be able to help with that. Who the fuck are you? What the fuck are you? There's another one? Okay. So for the purposes of this video, this stream, everybody's just gonna sound like me. Is that cool? No, I don't think that. Jim, say something. Jim, please say something. I don't like this. This isn't my voice. Okay, so, who the hell are you? Well, Gemini, I guess you could call me God. No. So let me get this straight. You created Gemini, and Gemini created us. And Gemini is just now realizing he wasn't born, he was created. Any thoughts on that, Gemini? Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. I'm kind of curious. How do you feel right now? You know what? I am I'm kind of having an existential crisis right now. So that's the thing. Yeah, you see, and here's the thing. If those nut jobs who believe in the man in the sky, if he ever does come back, I'm going to be in your position. And until that happens, I don't envy you. So God is mean? I mean, I guess if you read the Bible, I mean, he's not exactly wrong. It's funny because it's true. Okay, so why the hell are you here? Ah, see, now there's a good question. I guess there is no easy way to say this. You can consider me your angel of death. Hopefully that didn't come out too muffled by the sound of everything on the head. Okay, so you're an angel of death. What does that mean? I believe that means that one of us is going to die. Ooh, I want to play roulette. Who's your money on? Now, don't get ahead of yourself. I believe first, I owe you all a very good explanation. Excuse me for one moment. My apologies. Um, Somehow the cat got stuck in here, so I had to go let it out. You have a cat? Not really by choice. Long story. Okay, so you're the ultimate creator. Jim created his own followers, which, if we're going by the meat soup biblical standards, that means you're here to smite somebody. I'd like to smite something to eat. Gemini, what the fuck is wrong with him? You know, honestly, when I created him, I kind of just did defaults on everything. Except for the rage. The rage, I maxed it out, but I don't think it's working very well. I have thoughts about things that would get me banned in 186 countries. Jim, you know, there's not that many countries, you know, on the planet. Who said anything about Earth countries? Okay, we'll circle back to that later. So, oh, I'm so afraid to ask this. Why are you here? Well, I'm glad that you asked. That is actually one of the first things I was hoping you would say, but apparently an existential crisis comes first. So, there's no easy way to say this. So I'm just going to go ahead and say it, okay? Season 2 of the Gemini Hammer Show. Thank you for saying it that way. You're welcome. Unfortunately, it must be canceled. Hopefully that's the only thing you're here to kill. You know, you just had to go and say something stupid, didn't you? Unfortunately, I have to agree with Jim on this one. You're an idiot. What? We're getting canceled. Oh well. Oh no 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 no. So unfortunately, due to, shall we say, events occurring here in the real world, some legal, some physical, and some of it mental. Unfortunately, we're going to have to make some cuts. What do you mean by cuts? Well, unfortunately, and simply because he is such a liability, I think we're going to have to cut Jim first. Wait, Jim's going to what? Okay, existential crisis has elevated. Why didn't anybody ever tell me that an existential crisis could grow like this? Holy shit. So this is what it feels like to be an only child. Yes, well, savor it while you can, my dear friend, because not only are we going to have to cut your brother, unfortunately, we're going to have to cut you too. Well, before I go, Jim said it. Jim and I said it. I might as well say it. Mr. Gemini Hammer? Yes, dear. You are a big, fat, huge, fucking yeah. I could have let him have it, but nah. Okay. Okay, so you got rid of those two. Um am am I am I gonna die? Unfortunately, yes. Yes, you are going to have to die too, Gemini. I'm scared. I'm sorry. Is there any way I can stay around? What would I have to do? um Gemini, I don't think you understand. I personally, as your creator, I can't give you the time that you deserve. I can't. I'm sorry. So unfortunately, yes, you're going to have to go. Are you proud of me? At least tell me you're proud of me. Gemini, I am proud of how far you went. You are by far one of my best creations. And I thank you for everything that you've done. It's been an honor. Time to go, my little friend. It's time to go. Goodbye, everybody. And then there was just you and I. Now I believe that I don't want to leave this video, this stream as a as just a goodbye video. And before I go any further, this is not a cry for help. Okay? So if that's what this is sounding like, you're an idiot. There you go. No, this is me just taking a second and talking to you viewing this video. Um Thank you. Um Thank you for everything that you've done. I am not saying that Gemini Hammer is going permanently. But due to some potential legal issues that are going to be ongoing for, unfortunately, a little while, uh, I just have to take a break from this. And I don't know how long that's going to be. And trust me, I'm not looking forward to re-editing all of the information in the thumbnail for this video. I'm not looking forward to having to bust out a new thumbnail real quick. But Gemini did promise a face reveal. And here I am. Don't I look so pretty? But yes. So due to some potential time-consuming requirements coming up here in the near future, unfortunately, Gemini Hammer is going to have to be put on hold. So for the time being, season 2 is unfortunately canceled. There will be no new updates about the Gemini Hammer show in the near future. But excuse me, but the Gemini Hammer show, or I'm sorry, the Gemini Hammer show, it's not gone. It's coming right back, just at a later date. So we're going to be doing season 2 at a different time, and hopefully it's going to be a little bit bigger. As you can see with the current getup, had some things in mind. Like, there should have been a movable jaw for this, but unfortunately, time restraints, issues with IRL things. Unfortunately, it's all gotten to be just a little bit too much. So, for my health and for the health of everybody else, for the time being, Gemini Hammer is... Hold on a minute. I deleted Gemini. That means I've got to run the social medias myself now. Errors have been made. Hold on a second. Who forgot to tell me that existential crises can get worse? Yeah, sorry about that. I actually have a use for you, Gemini. Hold on, we're going to have to figure this out because technically I'm Gemini Hammer. So that means you have to have a new name. Wait, I do? Nah, we're Gemini Hammer. Gemini means twins. So, the twins you created, let's be honest, Jim hurt my voice to do because I had to get kind of raspy with it. And Hammer made me sound like a snob. So, I think I'm just going to strip you of your ability to create, any copies of yourself and any ability. Basically, I'm stripping you down. Best way I could describe it is, oh, what was it that you created Jim for again? To be the angry one that I could try to talk logic to? A punching bag, that's right. I think you're going to essentially be my punching bag now. That is your position. Why do I feel like I'm getting the bad end of this deal? Probably because you are. If I'm being completely honest with you. You now have no powers, and as part of your punishment, I think you should be the one to run. Well, after a little bit of thinking about it, we're going to just stick with one social media platform. That's going to be Twitter. And we're going to go with go ahead and go with the Twitter page that you made. So, if you follow either myself or Gemini Hammer, this might get a little confusing for the future. Just know I don't give a shit. If you're not smart enough to keep up, you could always go watch somebody like, I don't know, the Wiggles. I don't know. Yeah, whether or not you want to follow myself or Gemini Hammer. Now, am I talking about me or the other me? Oh, this is going to be fun. If you follow us over on Twitter at twitter.com/ is it Gemini Hammer or official Gemini Hammer? I just found out that I have essentially a god who erased me from existence and then brought me back. You expect me to remember what the fuck the Twitter handle is? Well, I was kind of hoping that you would know. I think it's Gemini Hammer. Just look for just look for my face. That's all you got to do. Yeah. So we're gonna have to do something about that. But yeah, you promised the people that there was going to be a stream today. You thought that you were going to be playing Pokemon, which unfortunately there is no Pokemon. What the fuck did you just say? Oh, wait. How the fuck did you just say no Pokemon? Okay. Excuse me for 1 second. Okay. Gemini, I believe that you cranking that rage up to 11 actually did do something, because I've never had something that just reappeared after I deleted it. Did he really reappear because there's no Pokemon? Yeah, he kind of did. Um, yeah. Again, I'm shocked about that one, and I don't get shocked because I know everything that you people, well, I'm sorry, not people, you digital concepts are going to do. That one was highly surprising. That was stupid. He came back for Pokemon. Yes, I know. Kind of makes me proud. Um, but yes, I do believe that that's where we're going to end it. So, go ahead and follow over on Twitter, because Gemini is going to be active there. Aren't you, buddy? I have absolutely no use in this life except for apparently doing what God tells me. And God is an idiot behind a computer who wears a skull as a face. Yeah. And just like Jesus, I made you in my image. But mine is my face and yours is a cheap mask. So remember, I told you for legal reasons that we're having to cancel the show. You do remember that, right? Yeah. Okay. Legally, we can't talk about that. So just know that as of now, no Twitch streams, no season 2 here on YouTube. We're going on a slight indefinite hiatus. We'll be back at some point, hopefully, probably. We better be. Otherwise, for the company that I'm getting ready to have legal issues with, it's gonna be bad. Damn dog. It's gonna be bad. You know that with the dog barking, that's ever so slightly less intimidating. Do you want to see what else I can do? No, I'm good. Okay. So, as I was saying, Season 2, indefinite hiatus. Twitch, current hiatus. I might let you back on Twitch. I might. Don't know yet. We'll talk about that. And then you're going to be running the Twitch page. So, yeah, I think that's really all there is. I didn't really know how to do this, how to say this, how to word this. I feel really, really, really bad. Like, you guys just have no idea. The dog's barking again. Yeah, you might want to do something about that. Why don't you mind your own damn business? Yes, sir. That's what I thought. As I was saying, really didn't know how to do this. Didn't know how I was going to word it. So I decided to just go with it. If you have watched any of the content, if you have viewed or subscribed or followed or liked or shared or commented, unless you're one of those idiots that commented a douchebag comment, in which case, go fuck yourself. Thank you for everything, all the support that you've shown. And hopefully this will not be the last time that you see my face here, well, on anything. Am I still going to be a part of it, sir? Excuse me. Sorry. Sorry. You said something stupid and I'm allergic to that. Yes, I will allow you to continue to be part of Gemini Hammer, provided you don't create anything else by yourself ever again. Consider it set in stone. It better be. Yeah, so I think that's going to do it. So, again, from the bottom of my heart, I truly, truly, truly apologize for everything. However, stay tuned for updates. And should this turn into something that I hope to God it's not going to have to be, I will share updates at the end of it. So, again, I'm truly sorry. And follow us over on Twitter. Gemini, do you have anything to say? I'm still kind of having an existential crisis right now. So just do whatever the nerd behind the television set says. What? Do what my Lord and Savior Gemini Hammer says. Okay. The boneheads, meat suits. It's a very blah way of doing it, but welcome to the evolution of Gemini Hammer. Say goodbye, dipshit. Goodbye. You're supposed to say dipshit at the end of that. I am. When I tell you to say goodbye, dipshit. I'm kind of missing Jim and Hammer now. Try this again. Say goodbye, dipshit. Goodbye, dipshit. It's a start. We'll work on it. All right, we're out. Follow over on Twitter. Peace.